everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So park your ass right there. Today, who we got with us?
Yo, what's up?
Mike is in the building, man, from one of our frequent guests on Tavares XP, man.
That's right. Thank you.
Tell
Thank
everybody
you for
hi.
having me.
You already know this is going to probably become a routine thing, especially when
Cool.
we do versus battles. So
Yep.
today, what we're talking about is we're talking about a hypothetical versus battle between Chucky and Leprechaun. Now,
Hell yeah.
now, for those of you that are fans of Leprechaun, apparently, if you want, you can go to the dude's website and he will autograph some shit and send it to you for like $50.
Shut up.
Dead serious, bro. That fool's from the UK. So like, it's $30 just to get like the print and I think a signature. But if you want them to like do something personal and like everything after like shipping and stuff is like $50. So
That's not bad.
if people are interested in that and collecting memorabilia and things like that, hey, go for it. But you know, so today we're talking about the hypothetical battle between Leprechaun, and we're going to break it down in segments. So first of all, we're going to talk about one of the first films. Which one you want to do first, Chucky or Leprechaun?
Either or, bro.
Let's talk about Leprechaun.
Yeah.
So
Let's go with the funnier one.
I recently watched Leprechaun because I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I'm talking about a real long time. Like the only time I catch Leprechaun is like on TV, and it's like usually
In Spanish.
that would be funny. No, it's not
Yeah.
Spanish, bro. It's usually like I'll catch the middle or the end or something like that.
Oh,
I
right,
never
right,
see it
right.
all the way from the beginning. So it's been a long time since I watched that movie from beginning to end. But the first time I watched it, I remember we rented that movie at my cousin's house when she used to live in Long Beach. And that's a typical like VHS rental thing, like Leprechaun and all them other cult horror movies from that era. So
Yeah.
I recently rewatched it, bro, and I didn't realize how damn funny that movie is, bro.
Yeah,
It's
no, I
freaking
feel you.
hilarious.
I was thinking the same thing actually, because most of the horror movies I've seen were when I was a teen or younger.
Yeah.
And I always like watching like the weird ones. So like my girl said she never seen it. So I was like, oh, I gotta put it on. And that shit was fucking funny, bro. Like when he's passing by on the skateboard and shit.
Oh, the scooter. Well, I think he had skates and then a tricycle.
And then that little plastic car he souped up.
Oh yeah, the little bro. When this fool knocked over the car, that big old truck or the Jeep or whatever, with that with the car and all he did was freaking he wielded a freaking pitchfork to the front of it, and all of a sudden that flipped the car over. Dude, that movie is so. And then they have the little special needs guy on there.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even realize he was slow the first time. Like a long time ago when I watched it, I didn't realize he was slow. And
I
later,
thought he was kind-hearted.
yeah, I thought he was just childish. Like I didn't think he was slow, but then like
Yeah.
I watched it again, and you got the kid dropping like retarded jokes on him and everything, and he's just like, "Oh, he was like, oh, we're gonna use these coins to fix his brain." It's like, dang,
Yeah.
I was like, that's grimy.
Yeah, straight up, fool.
But yeah, dude, like that movie is hilarious, and like, look, man, I'll be honest. Leprechaun is a freaking stupid film. Like when you really think about it from like a film standpoint, like the storyline is stupid as hell, but it's so damn enjoyable. Like
Yeah.
it's like a lot of people don't like those movies because they're like, oh, it's stupid. You can't. It's not realistic. Like, bro, it's a leprechaun. Like, come on, like,
yeah, motherfucker.
leprechaun. What do you
This,
expect?
yeah, exactly, dude. It's like fucking just enjoy it, dude. Like,
Thank you.
quit being such a snob and fucking enjoy the movie, bro.
Exactly, bro. Like they put on their little glasses and they're like,
Yeah, yeah.
This film is not well written, and the characters are just horribly acted. And you're just like, just watch the
Yeah.
movie. It's
Yeah,
fun.
dude. Like enjoy it.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take yourself out of it. But this was what's the old girl's name from that was
Jennifer Aniston?
Jennifer Aniston.
That's my girl.
This is her acting debut, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. It's funny to watch it, and you're just like, you're like, that's Jennifer Aniston. It's just weird to see her in a movie like that. Like, have you
Yeah, I
ever
know.
seen, like old movies and it's like cult classic? You're like, damn, dude, you were in this movie. It's weird.
Yeah, I know.
Like John Travolta and Carrie. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like,
Wait, John Travolta was in Carrie?
yes, bro, John Travolta.
The original Carrie or
the original Carrie, bro.
Shut up.
He was that girl's boyfriend.
I'm gonna have to watch that shit.
Bro, he was the girl's boyfriend. And it's funny because when you buy the DVD or anything, bro, he's in like the main credits, John Travolta and Sissy Spector. And you're just like,
Shut up.
he's not even in the movie like that.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
yeah, bro. So it's like, anyway, I digress. But yeah, bro, Leprechaun is one of those movies where you watch it and it's a stupid film, but it's super enjoyable. It has like the most cheesiest one-liners.
Yep.
Freaking.
And Leprechaun has that throughout his horror career, right? He has the stupid ass.
He stayed consistent with it because like Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy was serious as hell in the first movies and then got goofy during the rest of them.
Yeah.
Leprechaun's been freaking goofy since the beginning.
Yeah, for sure.
My boy was counting gold and was like 98, 99. What? Where's me 100 pieces? They lied to me, and he went and hunted them down, and then he found out his belly, and he got up. How you cut somebody up with a shoe buckle, bro? Like.
That's right. He's fucking gangster, fool.
Bro, that movie is funny. Like the more you watch it, and then like as abstract and unrealistic as it gets, the funnier it gets. And it's just, I don't know, man. That movie's just super enjoyable from beginning to end. Like if you could take your mind away from like the bad acting, it's a really, really enjoyable film. And I think a lot of people like don't get to experience those things because we got lucky, bro. We grew up in the 90s, so it's like there was nothing but these freaking these gimmick horror movies, bro. You had the dentist, you had the ice cream man.
Dude, the dentist was also fucking good.
Dentist was tight.
Yeah.
You had freaking Rumpelstiltskin, Wishmaster, all kind of crazy shit, right?
Yeah.
Pinocchio's Revenge, Jack Frost, like all these gimmicky things, bro. And Leprechaun fits in with them. And I'm wondering, bro, I swear, as popular as this little green midget is, why does this fool not have like an official figure is beyond me. Like Chucky got an official figure, Jason got one, Michael Myers got one. I'm surprised they haven't thrown Leprechaun's name in the hat for this. Like if you want a figure from this guy, you got to get it like custom made from people.
Well, I think it's because they already have one midget. You know what I'm saying? They can't have two of them.
Yeah, but did you see any of the other Leprechauns, like Leprechaun Origin or anything like that?
I've watched all the Leprechauns, but like the Chucky films, I mixed them all up.
I'm talking about the Leprechaun films that were after, like after they went to Lionsgate. I think Lionsgate bought it, and then that's when WWE made the first one.
WWE?
Yeah, WWE rebooted Leprechaun, and they made Leprechaun Origins with that midget wrestler dude. They used to kick it with that Irish wrestler dude. I think his name is Michael Finley or something.
All right, I'm gonna have to watch that shit then.
Yeah, bro. So there's two of them. There's Leprechaun Origins and then there's Leprechaun Returns. I ain't seen either of them. But
what you bring it up?
I brought it up because I'm just asking, like, did you see it? Like, I want to know. Like, you know, I'm curious.
No, I didn't even know. Like, again, I haven't watched Leprechaun since Leprechaun in the Hood. And then a few years back, I found out they had Leprechaun in the Hood 2, and that's the last one I watched.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's the last one. I think that's the last film, and with the original actor that plays Leprechaun. Then that's when you got Origins and the other one. Right. I actually bought the Leprechaun collection for Blu-ray.
Oh, do you have it?
Yeah, it was $18. It was $18 at Best Buy.
Oh, that's cheap as fuck.
That's not bad.
That's cheap.
Because it was going for like 30 something, and all of a sudden I went to Best Buy and I was gonna price match it with Amazon because Amazon had it for like, I don't know, like $20 something, and then Best Buy was like, ha, we got it for 18. I'm like, oh, for real?
That's what's up.
I was like, yeah, go ahead and ring that up, sir.
Yeah, straight up. Can't beat that.
What's up?
You can't beat that.
Hell no. So let's talk about Chucky. Now,
all right.
You go ahead. You can start us off with Chucky because you recently saw Chucky. So go ahead.
So with Chucky, so you already know I'm Team Leprechaun.
All right.
You already like Leprechaun's my dude.
Yeah.
But rewatching Chucky, I noticed that Chucky is a much better film.
Oh hell yeah, bro! Child's Play 1 is people underestimate it, but Child's Play 1 is low key a film. It's not even a movie.
Yeah. It's
pretty good. It's a good story.
Yeah, it was like because when I watched Leprechaun, I was just busting up. I was laughing. I was just like, this is just dumb,
Yeah,
but it's enjoyable.
yeah, it's good.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah. But then watching Child's Play, I was like, oh shoot, like this is pretty good. Like it
right?
has a storyline. It was, it felt if although the storyline felt rushed, but it was there. I mean, what else could you do? Like it's in a like 3 or 4 day timestamp
Yeah,
from when he died and came back as a doll. So I mean, it makes sense. It all plays well together as opposed to they answer the questions as opposed to Leprechaun that leaves everything unanswered, right?
yeah,
So
right. Like,
like
where the fuck did you find a leprechaun from? Like,
yeah, exactly.
this
So like if you go, how did this guy transfer his soul into this doll? Then they show the guy with the black magic and the voodoo or whatever, and then you go like, oh, that's how he did it. He used some voodoo shit.
yeah, exactly, because they're sitting there like, how does this random ass white dude know?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he got a black homie that just so happened to be from like Haitian. He's
Yeah.
Haitian, and he just so happens to know how to do this. But yeah, bro,
Also, why did that black guy have a voodoo doll of himself just lying around?
bro,
It's like why?
yeah,
Yeah,
didn't get that. I'm like, really, dude? You just leave that just out in the open?
yeah, put it in a safe or something. Like,
Bro,
what
why
the
would you
hell?
even have? I wouldn't even create it. Like, what's wrong with
I
you?
know.
This was like, hey,
Ah,
I don't know, unless he's about to get busted by the cops and he ain't got the heart to kill himself. He just twists his dog's neck.
yeah,
Ah.
true,
But I mean, but
true, but
still, that's stupid. Like, why would you have a voodoo doll in your? I never even see. Look, man, that's so stupid. Like,
yeah, I know, I know. That was one of the biggest parts, like that made me go, like, what the hell? Like, why? You could have survived if you never had that. You could have killed the doll.
exactly. But nope, we got to do it.
Also, one thing that really grind my gears about Chucky was how stupid the cop was when he was in the beginning of the movie when they went into the toy store.
Oh,
The,
yeah.
the toy store is like 50 feet by 50 feet, and then he goes hides near some dolls, and then he's just standing in the same place holding his gun while he hears him stumbling and shit, and then he's just standing in the same. He doesn't move until like he sees the lightning. Then he goes upstairs somehow. It's like, bro, if you kept moving, you would have got him, and there would have been no body transfer.
Ain't no lie, bro. Chucky be taking a long time to cast a spell, bro. You
Yeah.
take it very Damala. I beg of you. I would have been running through that real quick. Like Damala, I beg of you.
Yeah.
Let's speed this up real quick. Hurry up, lightning strike, let's go. But like, man,
Yeah.
because you're in a rush, man. You're trying to like you sitting there just really waiting for like the plot to catch up to you. You know?
Yeah.
So honestly, bro, yes, Child's Play hands down is a way better film. Like
Yeah, for sure.
it's better written. It has really good, to me, it's good pacing, and it
Yeah.
tells a better story. Because honestly, through the film, like when you watch it for the very first time, if you don't know who Chucky is and the whole idea of Child's Play, you honestly think that little boy was crazy. You
Yeah.
like, this kid is crazy, man. He's seeing shit. You know, he tripping. That's what you would think. You be like, he's crazy. But then it flips it because then it's like, oh snap, he really was serious. He really was telling the truth. Chucky really is alive. Like, you know, but I think it does. If you watch it for the first time, you might be it might be a good bait and switch. But if you know Child's Play, you know who the hell Chucky is, you know what to expect. So you're just like, you know.
Yeah.
But honestly, bro, Chucky hands down is a better film. Which leads me to the next question, which we already answered. Which one's the better film?
Yeah. Chucky.
Child's Play,
Chucky.
easily.
Yeah, and it pains my heart because I love Leprechaun. Like Leprechaun is my shit.
Ooh,
But
yeah. Leprechaun's a guilty pleasure, yeah.
but Chucky is a much better film.
You know what's funny though? Leprechaun is one of those movies that, like, when it's on, I can watch it. Like, no matter what. Like, no matter how many times I've seen it, if it's on, I can sit there and, like, watch it and still enjoy. Child's Play is, like, one of the things where, like, damn, I just saw that, like, a week ago. I can pass. Like, you know, I don't want to really watch that right now. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Leprechaun is one of the movies that when it comes on, it's like, oh, I can watch. Hell yeah, let's watch this movie real quick. You know, so going into the meat of the matter. So, in a hypothetical fight between these two, between Leprechaun and Chucky, who wins? Who do you think?
My boy, my boy Leprechaun wins hands down.
I think Leprechaun wins too because the fact that this fool got shot in the first film and he only stays down for like 5 seconds and then pops back up says everything I need to know.
All
Now,
he'll all he'll do is like dust himself off like always, bro.
yeah, like this dude done got his arm ripped off, eyeball ripped out, all kind of hit by cars, shot with shotguns like multiple times, and he just gets up like whatever. But the thing about it is this: doesn't his gold give him his power? Like he needs his gold nickname in order to have his powers. So if Chucky gets the gold away, does he have a chance?
If we're giving Chucky all the cards, like metaphorically speaking, like let's assume Leprechaun is made of stone, and Chucky just so happened to be in this cave where he resided and found the gold and took it. Technically speaking, then he still doesn't have a chance because he still. I was gonna say he does, but then while I was talking, I was like, no, that doesn't make sense because he still has a little bit of power. It's not a lot, but it was enough to kill the old lady in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Right? And if you think about it, all Chucky is a human and a doll. So,
but you have to know to hit the heart.
No, well, the problem is you have to know to give him a 5-leaf clover or a 4-leaf clover.
4-leaf, yeah.
Yeah, Chucky's not gonna know that.
Yeah, I mean, Chucky do know a little bit about voodoo. Maybe he dug into that mythical spells book and found something. I don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, that's true. If let's say we gave him another handicap and said, hey, Chucky, this is how you take care of Leprechaun.
Okay, even if you take away, like, in all honesty, even if you take away the handicaps on both, like, Leprechaun's not immortal and he doesn't need the clover to kill him. And then Chucky, whatever, you can still do the heart thing because Leprechaun has power, so you got to give him some sort of like shield. I still think Leprechaun's going to pull out of this one. Now, there is one situation where I think Chucky might benefit.
All right, shoot, and I'll tell you if it's legit.
All right, now in Bride of Chucky, with the amulet, he can switch to anybody's body.
Right.
So what if he body switched with Leprechaun? Because Leprechaun, like when Leprechaun got shot that one time, he laid down for a cool like 5 seconds, and that's why the guy was able to pick him up and put him inside that crate and then nail it shut because he knocked him out. So and then I think Leprechaun got drunk in one of the movies too and passed out. So I mean, him going to sleep and laying down for a long period of time, it ain't too far fetched. So with that being said, if Chucky body switches with Leprechaun, then who wins?
Yeah, you're right. That would be legit. If he just so happened to have the amulet with him and had all the coins. If he had the amulet and all the coins, he would then be able to have a fighting chance. For sure.
You think? Well, yeah, because them coins do give him kind of like a crazy handicap. Because I know that, and then also in I know you haven't seen this, but in Cult of Chucky, he finds out a way to split his soul and put it into multiple dolls.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, so there's more than one Chucky doll. So, that's also a cool little thing that can be used against Leprechaun. So, like, if you look at it from a wide scope, Leprechaun could probably get jumped by a bunch of good guy dolls, and then hopefully they hold him down, and then he could body switch with him real quick on some Captain Ginyu shit, and then and then hopefully it'll be enough to like sustain it. But the question is it the body that gives Leprechaun powers, or is it just because he's a mythical creature? Now, if he switches soul to Chucky, does he still keep them? That's another thing that we don't know.
Or does he turn to stone?
Hey, that would suck. If Chucky body switches with him and it turns to stone, and then Leprechaun's like,
Yeah.
That would suck.
Sure, if I were Leprechaun, I want to switch back to my body, bro.
Yeah, exactly, because it's like, pimp.
Yeah, straight up. He got the suit and everything.
And the long arms, dude, them arms is long.
Yeah, they are. Like when he runs through the panel of the movie, all you see is his arms.
That boy got them orangutan arms, boy.
Yeah, straight up.
I was like, why is this fucking arm so long, dude? Look at that. I was like, good Lord, I thought he was gonna just start knuckle dragging, like,
Yeah.
but yeah, dude. So that's the only scenario where I can honestly build where I think that Chucky stands a fighting chance. If Chucky utilizes his ability to switch into multiple bodies and then also utilizes the amulet of Damala,
All right.
then
Let's do this. If let's say that Leprechaun had all his gold, right,
yeah,
and full power, and let's also assume that Chucky has full power, the amulet, the soul transfer and stuff. Who do you think will really win though? Because Leprechaun could teleport.
yeah. Leprechaun can teleport. Can he turn invisible too or something?
Yeah, he can. And
Leprechaun got hella tech.
he could turn into a big old spider in space.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
I
what I'm saying?
remember that.
Yeah,
Bro,
so
yeah.
it's like, yeah,
Leprechaun has
so
hella abilities, dude.
yeah, so it's like, if we're giving them both like their full stats, then I don't think even with the soul transfer, because does it take time to transfer his soul, or
I mean, he has to say the little speech, his little
oh yeah,
Abraham,
so
his
yeah,
little
there's
Abraham
no
Lincoln, 410 years ago.
yeah, so there's no way.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I said the only way would be is if he knocked him out and went from there. Now, what about
yeah.
Chucky? What about if Chucky had help from Tiffany and Glenn and the
Mm.
freaking and his little soul transfer minions? Because Chucky got, I think, like two other good guy dolls or three other good guy dolls that look exactly that are similar, but he transferred it to like three other dolls or something.
Well, this is still playing into the whole fact that Leprechaun has his coins.
I know, right? So
It's like
I know it's
it's like
hard. I'm
like
trying to build a case for Chucky, and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not
Like
working.
that will work. That will work if he didn't have all his coins.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think.
Because
Go ahead.
the only reason Leprechaun got beat on the first part is because he was messing around with them, with the whole bear traps at the end.
Oh
He
yeah,
was he was toying with them, and then they got the better of him because he didn't realize they got the 4-leaf clover.
yeah. He also wanted to know where his last coin was at, so
Yeah,
he
yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
quite kill them all off yet until
yeah.
one told him where he was at. Because I think that was another reason why he was preserving them. But bro, I just remember when he was in that wheelchair, he was booking it, bro.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. He was fucking going fast, bro.
Dude. Hey, but if Leprechaun and Chucky ever became a movie, that would be one of the funniest damn movies ever. Like I thought
Yeah,
Freddy versus Jason was kind of funny, like in regards to like Freddy's little jokes. But
yeah,
Leprechaun and Chucky, dude, would be on a whole nother level of comedy because
for sure.
they are both freaking
Just
hilarious.
yeah, just by nature, because Leprechaun's already hood. You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
He's been to the
Leprechaun is
hood twice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you hear like Chucky, which is redneck trailer trash, like straight up, he's just curses, foul mouthed. He doesn't care. Like he's like redneck for sure.
Redneck.
You know,
This was on a boom.
like that fool don't care. He'll curse you the hell out.
I know. See, but Chuck, like I said, Chucky's not afraid. Chucky utilizes all of his weapons, but like I said, even if we still do that, if a full power Leprechaun is going at him, I don't see Chucky pulling out of this alive.
Even with help, I don't think he'll do it.
The only way I
Maybe
think he'll pull out, I really think he'll only pull out is if he has his coins and he has all of those abilities. So if he has the amulet and
yeah,
he
yeah,
has
yeah.
like the soul transferring and the minions and stuff like that, I think he
Yeah.
stands a really good chance in that factor. But anything outside of that, like once Leprechaun becomes full power, this is a wrap. Pogo
Yeah.
stick to the head, like it's,
Yeah.
it's done. Like it ain't much you could do, like so. But what are some other versus battle ideas you want before we get out of here and wrap this up?
Well, I wanna look, Loki. I use these as opportunities to rewatch movies that I haven't seen in years. So
Okay,
like, Wishmaster would be cool. The
I
problem
really
with
want to put Wishmaster against Pinhead, bro. I
yeah,
I
you
think
don't
that's a
want
good
to.
matchup. Huh?
You want to? You don't want
Yeah,
to?
yeah. That's that's always been like one of the coolest ideas because everybody wants to put Pinhead against like Candyman. And they want to put him up against Freddy, but I think it would be really cool against Wishmaster.
Yeah, yeah. Wishmaster is a. Yeah, we could do that. I'll
Wishmaster
rewatch
is
both.
underrated as hell.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, also one of these days we're gonna have to get to it, but we gotta hit everybody's go-to thing. Everybody wants to know who the hell went out of Freddy and I mean Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers. Everybody wants to know that. So I think we should watch. I think, and then it's funny because that one to me is completely contextual. Like it depends on like
The situation.
it depends on the situation. Like which Jason are we talking about? Which Michael are we talking about? So that's when it becomes like, you know, a little bit more. Because if you're talking about Michael, any of the original Halloween series, from like, you know, Curse of Michael Myers and shit like that, like from that original era, there's like, you know, little things and like, you know, that might make that a little bit more complicated. Now, once you get to like, what's the new one called? The Halloween, it was just called Halloween, right?
Yeah, from Rob Zombie.
No,
Was
not
it
that
Rob
one.
Zombie?
Rob Zombie.
Oh, the new one. The new one.
Rob Zombie was the same thing too, though. He was still like, he made him human, so that one works. And then also, but he's big as shit. Like, dude, like that Rob.
He's huge, bro.
Dude, that Rob Zombie Michael Myers was freaking huge. Like, I was like, that dude is a behemoth. I'm like, why you got Kane? Like,
if we do the Jason versus Michael, we will have to figure out which specific two movies they're fighting against, because I'm not trying to watch 13 plus films.
Oh, hell no. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, Jason is human in like the first couple of Friday the 13th. Mm-hmm. Like in the first couple of Friday the 13th, he's human. Yeah. Then he becomes a zombie. So that's what makes it a little bit more complicated, because like now you got like a zombie against a human, and it's not really that fair. But then in the Michael Myers films, you have Michael being this freaking like I don't know if they scrapped the storyline because I haven't watched it in a long time, but from what I remember, Michael Myers is a part of some cult, and they have that stupid thorn tattoo on his neck, and like they were saying like that's what made him immortal. So I don't know if they kept that idea and that's the whole reason why he like doesn't die, or this fool just like has like a bottle of freaking morphine in his pocket, and every time he gets hurt, he's just like, all right, cool, I can walk on.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't want an undead dude fighting a live dude, because I feel like that ain't gonna work out. If we do it, it's probably gonna be human Jason versus human Michael Myers, and we just have to pick which one we want. So we're going to pick from the original Halloween series, or from Rob Zombie's version, or from the brand new version, which is like the reboot sequel, you know?
For sure.
So, yeah, that's what we're probably going to have to do. So I think that one's a big one. Who else are some other ones I could think of?
So we got Jason versus Mike Myers. We have Wishmaster versus Pinhead.
Which is probably going to be the next one, because I like that idea.
How about... how about the Puppet Master versus the or Gremlins versus
Critters?
Troll. Yeah, Critters. There you
Critters?
Go.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I can see that. Yeah. I can honestly see that. I think that one's another one like a lot of people are like, oh, Gremlins versus that. Yeah. You know what I was thinking of, low key? I was thinking of Carrie versus that Firestarter, that girl Drew Barrymore, when she was able to control fire.
Never heard of it.
Firestarter with Drew Barrymore. She was a little kid, bro. And like I think that was like her first movie. She was like a little kid and she was able to control fire. She had like pyrokinesis. But
I have to check it out. Firestarter.
She is so damn OP, bro. Like she's OP as hell. But then rewatching the Carrie movies, Carrie low key kind of OP too. So I think I think it'll be a fair fight, bro. But the only thing it makes me wonder though, because Drew Barrymore in the Firestarter character she can control. Oh, look at the little cameo.
Yeah, he started bugging.
Too bad he can't hear it. Can you hear it?
Nah, he can't hear it.
Can you hear it? For nothing. Is there anybody in there?
Yeah.
But yeah, that might be one that you might, because Firestarter is actually a pretty good movie, bro. It's actually pretty damn entertaining. I did a review on it.
Oh, plug.
Yeah,
I'll have to
plug.
watch it. I'll have to watch it then.
But yeah, but anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
No, man.
Nah,
I'm cool.
go ahead and watch Leprechaun again then.
Yeah. I'm kind of wanting to watch all of the Leprechauns just for nostalgia's sake.
I know, right? Man, dude. Honestly, I finally finished watching all the Wishmasters.
Oh
I
yeah.
did that like a month ago. Like I was slowly but surely like going through them, and like it sucks because like the further you get into the series, the worse they get.
Yeah. That
So like
tends to happen with most of those old movies.
yes, bro. Because I remember the first Wishmaster was tight. The second one was like it was bearable, but it was still kind of like eh. But then like once you get to like the third and fourth, you're like fuck.
Yeah.
Damn. But you want to know what else I was thinking of? Have you ever seen Pumpkinhead?
No, I've seen it like on my queue.
Okay, yeah.
But
I'm
I didn't watch
honestly,
it.
because to me, he looks like Alien. So I think Pumpkinhead versus Alien will be a pretty sick ass fight because they kind of look alike.
Alien, like
Yeah, the Xenomorphs. Yeah,
Xenomorphs.
yeah.
Pumpkinhead versus. I'll have to watch
Watch
Pumpkinhead then.
Pumpkinhead, then we'll talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
But
because then there's like what are movies like Frost? Are we going with like old school movies, or we're going with new school
anything.
too?
I mean,
So like
anything. It could be old school versus new school. Anything, dude. Like anything under
Krampus versus Frost or something like that.
Krampus versus Jack Frost, the Killer Snowman.
Yeah.
The battle for Christmas.
Yeah, straight up.
Hey, dude, that actually sounds like a pretty good idea. But low key though, hey, secretly, Jack Frost is OP, bro.
yeah.
Secretly, he's OP as hell. Like my man only gets killed with antifreeze. Like that. I was watching that movie and I was like, have you ever watched a movie and you like, damn, dude, if you actually really found some decent actors to go in this movie, this shit will be actually pretty
for
good.
Sure.
That was one of them. Now, hey, low key, I've always wanted to do Terminator versus RoboCop.
Oh, that'll be good.
But then yesterday, I seen the fake. I seen the fake RoboCop, bro. So there's this movie from the '90s, bro, called The Demolitionist, where it's like a female. I swear, it's literally RoboCop, but with a female. It's just like RoboCop, but with a female.
But is it old?
It's from the '90s.
Oh,
it's called
shit.
The Demolitionist. That's a fake RoboCop, and then also I think this one is a European film. It's also a fake RoboCop, and it's called The Vindicator. I swear, bro, there's a lot of RoboCop ripoffs. I didn't even know that. But you know what we really got to do? You said what?
Are they Indian films? Because you know they like to rip.
Oh, no. One of the Vindicators from Europe. I think it's from like Germany or some shit. I don't know.
Really?
It's a Euro film. But The Demolitionist is a U.S. film, I think. But I swear she is literally – the story is straight up RoboCop. It's a straight up RoboCop ripoff, like straight up. And
got blown to pieces.
But it's whack because she doesn't even get blown to pieces. Like I wanted her to die like this epic death, and it was like y'all could at least gave me that. But she runs around with these freaking twin machine guns, and it's funny because like when you're watching the movie, it looks like a flamethrower. It don't even look like she's shooting. It just looks like flames coming out the tip of her guns, and she's just doing this. Like the whole movie, bro. That's all. And she rides her little bike, and it's like, what the hell? And she has this freaking mask, bro. She has a Hannibal Lecter mask.
Oh, that's what's up.
Look, I'm telling you, like honestly, if that movie was remade, it would actually be kind of cool. Like if they really, remade it and actually took the design serious, it would have been tight.
We'll have to get it going, fool. Hire some actors.
I know, right? but you should watch that movie. It's on Tubi. They have it for free.
I don't have Tubi.
It's free. Just download it.
I'll just watch it on my Fire Stick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, bro. It was excellent having you on. So we're gonna wrap this up before we end up talking for like hours. Yeah, all right, everybody. Is David from the 80s, and you are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. If you haven't done so by now, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, adios.